Welcome back. Now in this particular module, after understanding how list works, how can we uh, slice some data out of a list or strings, let us try to understand what are the different functions related to list by which we can add data to a list, by which we can remove data from a list. Okay, so for that let us simply start by making a list and then go ahead by exploring this function. So for that, let us have a simple list called as say cities, and in this particular cities list I'll have some 4-5 different cities called as say we'll have Bangalore, and next city which I want to have is say Goa, and after that say Mumbai. So these are the 3 cities which I have in my variable cities. Now suppose we want to add some data to this cities list. We want to say add Delhi to this. So for that we have a function called as append, which is basically used to add new data. Now for that let us see how can we add this. So for that cities dot append, and within the round brackets of append say we write Delhi over here, and yeah, so when you run this nothing would happen, you won't get any kind of output, but yes, Delhi has been appended to your cities list. So yeah, you can see Delhi is being added at the very end of the list: Bangalore, Goa, Mumbai, Delhi. Now remember one thing, you can only add a single element using append. Second thing, that you can only add that element at the end. You cannot add that element in between anywhere. Like if you want to insert this Delhi say after Bangalore, you cannot do this with the use of say append. Okay, same thing if you want to say add say Pune and Chennai at the same time, you cannot. So for that you have something different called as extend. So using extend function you can add multiple elements to the same list. So we'll see that x cities dot extend, and now here we need to pass this as a list of 2 variables. So we'll write say Chennai and suppose Pune. So when we run this it won't show you the output, but yes, CITIES, when you will run this you can see Chennai and Pune, both of the things are getting added at the end. So using extend you can add multiple or more than one element at the end of your list. Make sure that extend also adds data at the end of the list. Okay, now I'll show you this one simple example of using append and appending 2 different things in it. Okay, so suppose I want to add say Kerala, and I want to append with Kerala say Nagpur as well, and when I try to do that it will throw me an error saying that append takes exactly 1 argument, 2 given. This means you are trying to put 2 cities but append will accept only 1. So when we try to do this, when we try to remove Nagpur and we try to add up Kerala, you can see it will work out. And when you write cities, I don't know what's happening, I'm writing skipping this I again and again, but yeah, when you do this you can add your Kerala back again. So this is how your extend as well as append function works. Now suppose if you want to insert Hyderabad in between Mumbai and Delhi, so for that you'll use a simple function called as insert. Yes, you guessed it right, cities dot insert. Now insert will have 2 arguments. Since it won't be adding it at the end, therefore you will have to specify at which position you want to add. Okay, so Mumbai is at 0, 1 and 2 index, right? So you want it after Mumbai, so you want your Hyderabad at 4th index, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So you want it at 3rd index, right? So you'll write 3 position comma, you will have your value, so Hyderabad, and when you'll run this again you will not get an output, but yes, since here there is a number, now this command has been executed, and when you will run this you can see you have Hyderabad in between Mumbai and Delhi. Now don't get confused, why is it coming vertical by after adding Hyderabad. It is not, we don't have space over there, so therefore it is coming over here. Okay, there's nothing like that. Once you do this, these are the different ways in which you can add up different data to your simple list. Now let us explore how can we remove it. So for removing, we have two different methods. Pay attention. We have two different methods to remove your data. First one, when you know what you want to remove. When you know what you want to remove, at that time we use dot remove function. Okay, so suppose now we want to remove Pune, so we'll write cities dot remove, and within round brackets we'll write Pune, and when we'll run this, you will have changes in your output. You cannot see Pune in this list now, which was earlier there. Okay, we'll try to remove one more city. Okay, now let's remove Goa. Yeah, I don't want to remove, but yeah, we'll remove Goa, and we'll remove that. You can see Goa is also gone now out of our list. Okay, so make sure that whenever you want to remove something and you know what you want to remove, you'll use dot remove function. Okay, now when we do remove, when we use remove function, it will never give you the output what is removed. It will never give you the output what is removed. It will directly remove it from your original data. Okay, remember this, that it will remove that or delete that particular thing from your original data. Now suppose you don't know what you want to remove, but you know the position from what you want to remove the data. Okay, you know the position means you know the index. So for that we have a reserved keyword, and you just need to use that reserved keyword, which is called as del. So you'll just write del, that is delete, and cities, and within the square bracket of cities just mention the number of index or the index which you want to delete. So we'll write 0, and what is at the 0th position? Yeah, Bangalore. So when we'll run this and then again try to see cities, you can see Bangalore is gone now. So this is how with respect to position as well you can delete from your data. So cities, square bracket, say -1, I want to delete Kerala, and I'll just add delete over here, and when I'll run it, it won't give me an output, but yes, cities, CITIES, and my Kerala is also gone now. Okay, so this was the difference between your del and your remove. Remove will only remove when you know what you want to remove. Del will remove when you know the position what you want to remove. All the functions will make changes in the original data and will not give you any output, but when you check the original data again with the variable name, there would be a change with respect to the function you have applied. Okay, similarly there is one more very unique function called as pop function. This pop function will take out what you want to remove and will give you as an output, yet simultaneously making changes in the original data set. Okay, so we'll just see this cities dot pop, and within round brackets say I write 0, and when I run it, we'll get output as Mumbai. Okay, this was never happening. We were not getting output by using any kind of function, but we are getting output as Mumbai. And when we write cities, run it, you can see Mumbai is being popped out of your list. So this push and pop concepts are of OOP, as you know, and this is how you can like delete something and yet getting the output what you are deleting. So all of them have different kind of uses. Now depending on your requirement, depending on your need, how you want to treat data within a list, you can use any of this. So in this particular video, to summarize, we have done how to add data using append, multiple data using extend, inserting data within a certain position, removing data using dot remove, as well as del, as well as pop. All of them are different and unique. You have few more operations on list which you can explore now. And yes, so from here we have started exploring our data, because list is one of the very important data type which we often use in data science. In the next video, we'll see one more data type which is called as a tuple. Thank you so much for watching.